be honest about something? I was just thinking that you were going to be a little more calm, which is what I'm looking for.
Can you give like an example of how I wasn't quote unquote calm?
Okay, yeah. The table next to us singing happy birthday, and then you obnoxiously singing happy birthday out loud with them was kind of embarrassing. That was very inappropriate to me, and honestly immature.
Can I be honest? I feel like if it's not a good match, that's totally fine. I just feel like you unloading on me right now is just a lot for meeting each other 3 hours ago.
I get it, but communication is important, obviously, right? That's okay. Into a relationship, so I'm communicating how I feel.
Okay.
This is how I feel. One more thing, though. Sorry.
As a little 6-year-old girl, she was very excited. And
But was that your family, or did you know anyone?
no, I just feel like the energy that you're giving off right now is very like bah humbug. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with spreading a little joy. And she seemed very happy that I was singing along too. I'm sorry if that rubbed you the wrong way. That wasn't my intention.
I want to take a sophisticated.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
that's classy. That's not going to get loud, especially when we're on our first date. You're mine. When we were on the date, it was between me and you. I felt like you.
First of all, kudos to her for recording that interaction. That was the craziest interaction that I could have imagined. I try to frame this in a way of how can I teach my daughters to avoid things like this. Very first thing is my daughter, she's 18, she has her own car. She's gonna show up to the date and drive her own vehicle. I'm going to tell her to continue that process, especially on first, second, third, fifth dates, whatever. Dad's got you. Take your own car. You don't have to worry about him driving you and dropping you off anywhere. So for safety reasons, alone is gonna be the standard for my daughters. She has a part 2 video where she's like, let me out of this car, and he reaches over and stops her from opening the door after he stops. Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely.
So that's where you got me messed up, because there's nothing that I did that I need to fix. I am who I am. And so you can actually just stop the car right now. I can get a ride.
But I'm already driving, so.
Just don't want to spend the next 30 minutes in a car with you after that presentation.
Okay, but I'm also not going to drop you off wearing what you're wearing in the middle of the road for you.
Oh, okay. No, I actually, no.
You're seriously going.
No, seriously.
No. Hold on. Wait, why?
What do you mean?
What are you tripping? I was communicating with you, dude. I was communicating with how I felt. I'm not saying that I want this to be done. I'm just telling you.
Oh yeah, when the woman tells you, pull over, let me out of this vehicle, you pull over, you let her out of the vehicle. You might have a dad that she sung happy birthday for a 6-year-old girl in the table next to them as they brought out a cake. Like how do you as a person get upset over that? I get it, he kind of stated his boundaries, but then you started lecturing her, and with all due respect, or actually as little respect as possible, sir, you are an